Spell Rogue. Okay, last I knew there was only 3, so is this a new character with a drop? Dead Woods. We got options. They just threw us in. We get to just pick whatever we want. All right, that's kind of cool. Elite battles. The aesthetic of this game so far is pretty fun. We got 2 shops over here. Sanctuary. A haven still untouched by influence of the void. I don't know what that means, but it looks like there's a Lee over here. Shard, impact creators from the world. Events, off the beaten path. Mysteries lurk. I think we go left. Because I like this, I like this. There's a good clean path left, so we'll go left. Okay. Oh, we rolled some dice. How to play. Oh, please don't tell me this is all the tutorial is. Oh, no. I get the gist, though. Okay, so you roll dice at the beginning of your turn. You grab your dice. You can put it into a slot. Now, since we put it in here, we do 6. Since it says 3 to 6, does that mean you can't put like a 2 that we had there? I don't know. Maybe it should have shown that. I guess we'll find out around. We got Living Embers, gaining 3 power. Okay. Increases damage on attack by amount of power. This is Living Embers, deals 3 damage. 2 ignited on random spell. Ignited on random spell. And then ignited is take damage when casting a spell. Is it when I cast a spell or when they cast a spell? Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we could try to see. Ice Spear deals damage X to how much damage we do. Okay, so I literally can't put it there because it's 3 to 6. This is Fractured. Reroll. And it looks like it has 3 charges. Casting spells cost 1 charge. Restored at the start of each turn. Okay. Oh, so we're limited to how many times we can do this by the charge. Okay, I see that now. And we have a 1 through 5. This is Aqua Fortis. Gains shield for the number we put in. And then Depleted. Triggers when reducing the spell to 0. So we only have 2 charges. Once we get to 0, it does the bottom effect, which is triggers when reducing 0, charges reroll random square. Well, I think rerolling that is good. Got a 5. That seemed good. Do we target which one we're hitting or no? Does it just happen to both of them? Okay. What is this? Reset turn. Oh, you can only reset once each turn. Okay, available after taking at least 1 action. That's kind of fun. Okay. I don't hate that. Oh, okay. And then I pick. You have 13 health. You have 12. I guess I'm more afraid of you. Are you just buffing yourself up? I guess so, right? That's what it seems like. Yeah, it's just gaining power. Okay, so we don't need to worry about you yet. So we'll take the 5 damage, throw it into you. Nice. And we can do this 2 more times. So this is 6 damage, which is not enough. So let's try to reroll the 2. Let's try to reroll the 1. Okay, we got a 3. Okay, we got enough. Now this is closed. We could do defense, but we don't need to worry about it. So I think we just do the damage. Boom and boom. All right. All right. I'm not hating this already. Already, I'm enjoying this. And then we end turn. Gain power. Indicates a current turn. Okay, okay. What is this? That's my deck. Disenchant! Wait, what? Spoilers! Okay, now you're doing 6 damage and then 2 burn. Dealing 6 damage, 2 ignited on a random spell. What does that mean? I guess we should have saw it last time. I should have waited and baited out the attack just to see what happens, man. He has 13 damage, which, I mean, we do enough right now where we kill. Boom. 6 damage, and then last 3 right here. Boom. Easy combat. Victory! We get gold, sure, and then we get gain a spell. Poison Fling deals X damage, apply 1 poison, loses health at the start of your turn, then reduce poison by 1. Replenish, gain block, reroll. Okay, and then gain 3 per enemy. Increase your damage on next attack by amount of fury. I don't understand the 7. Countdown socket. Inserts dice to reduce by value. Cast when countdown reaches 0. Oh. So if we put a 1 in here, next turn it goes away, it would count down fully and goes there. That's interesting. And we could re-roll. I don't know what we care about. I don't know if we want the damage. I guess this has to be even, but that's fine. I think the poison fling is fine. Now here's the question. Oh, active spells. And then inventory. So if we don't want that. Okay. All right. I'm understanding a little bit. Let's go to this event. A heavy-laden wagon drawn by a sturdy donkey turtles along the road, guided by a red-headed man perched upon the driver's seat. With a gentle tug on the reins, he halts the cart, casting a curious gaze upon you from above. A spark of intrigue dances in his eyes, accompanied by a warm smile as he inquires, "What brings you here, friend?" Accept a gift, gain 3 gold, and choose a potion. Oh, barter? Lose an artifact. We don't have anything. Ah, artifacts. I'll call the name and then gain a shard. Don't know what the shards do. And then buy his heirloom. Pay for your gold. Gain Spirit of Swiftness. We get a artifact, which is Spirit of Swiftness. For every 10 spells you cast, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Sure. I like artifacts. Sure, I'll take it. And then let's go here to shard. I have no clue what shards do. You found a shard. So it's an upgrade. Drag shard onto spells to upgrade or onto a locked slot to gain additional spell slots. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, and you pick which one you want to do. You can either have it apply 2 poison or if 2 odd. What? Because this has to be evens. If it's 2 rolled odd, roll odd. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It says roll on the square part. I don't know what that means, but it's probably good. I don't know. Like this, roll even. Okay, so you, okay. So normally it's just roll, and then you put this in, it says roll into an even value, which synergizes with Poison Fling. I kind of like that. And then if for 2 poison random to a random enemy. Honestly, let's do the fluctuate into even, just so that we actually have clear synergy right now. And then we can put these by each other. I like that. And then disenchant. Oh, you get gold for disenchanting. Oh, and you get the shard back. If you okay, if you upgrade an item, you get the shard back. That's pretty hype. I don't think we need a shop. I already spent money, so I think I'm going to go here for the sanctuary. Sanctuary, give me sanctuary. Oh, is this just a rest site? I guess that makes sense. For some reason, I thought the events would be, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's a rest site. Okay, now we know. Boss battle, terrifying. Okay, so we can get max health, choose it and gain a spell or health. I'm going to get a spell. Abluption. Gain 8, reroll -1. Okay. Another countdown socket. Weird. Inner Storm deals X damage to random enemies 2 times. And that's 1 through 3. It's not bad. And then Blizzard. Gain 1. What? Hailstorm? What? And then gain 2 raid. Next dice rolled reduces the countdown by X spell. Random spell. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. This gains us shield. This does something. Let's do Blizzard. I have no clue what it is. It's an uncommon, so sure. And then we can take event or elite battle. Let's do elite battle. I've only done 1 fight, but I feel confident. Battle. Roll those dice. Corrupt Abbot. Okay, gaining 2 Reckoning. What is Reckoning? Okay, spell depleted gains power. Okay, and then power increases damage. Is that bad for us? That seems good for us. Am I crazy? All right, we got Fluctuate, Poison Fling, Blizzard. Insert dice to reduce by value. Oh, I see. So we put the 5 in now, and then we can only do it once, but we put it in now, then it'll go down by 5. I understand now. I understand now. You're not doing any damage. I mean, putting you in to reroll you to even. Got a 6? That's great. And then we play here for the 6 damage and the poison 1. Seems not bad. 5 damage is not bad, but I think we put in the even. We get a 4. That's good. I want to put more poison in. And then honestly, we could do the fluctuation once more. But I'm also kind of fine with putting in Blizzard because I have no clue what this does. I have no clue. I have no idea. So now it's down to 7. Okay. Got that poison and the Reckoning. Does it mean when we deplete a spell, it gains power? Is that what that means? So now if I play this into here, it'll use it up and he will gain 2 power. I think that's what that means. It's kind of bad for us. Put the 1 in for Fractured. We got 4. I think we might do some shielding because you're going to do 9 damage. I don't think I'm blocking on that. Let's put the 2 in. Okay. Equivalent exchange. Okay. You're doing 9. I mean, we can block all of it, I guess. No, we can't. I only have 2 charges and you'll get buffed. I guess we could tank some damage. Poison Fling. I don't want to buff him up. That's kind of my fear. So I think we just do this. Well, if we want to do this next time, next dice rolled reduces countdown by spell, increased damage. I have no clue what this means. Let's find out though. Okay, so that didn't buff him up. Oh, because it didn't charge. Okay, once this goes off, then it gets charged. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. It's not actually used till it goes off fully. So like right now. Let's find out. Wait, what are you doing? Corrupt Abbot. 2 infected on random spell. Spread infected on a random spell when cast. At the end of turn, take damage equal to infect. Okay. So I'm just assuming it's like, oh, now when you do a thing, it hurts. I don't know. Put you in here. Get 6. That's crazy. Blizzard. Now we have Rain. Next 2 dice rolled reduces countdown by X spell. X to random spell. Okay. I don't fully understand this one, but Hailstorm at the very least. We have on dice rolled gain 1 fury. Increase damage on next attack by your fury. So right now it'd be 1, I guess. I assume. So this should do 7 damage. No, I don't know. We'll do this. High roll. We got a 4. Sure. We'll do more poison flame. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't understand how Blizzard works. It reduced the cost of this. Oh, okay, so that's where the storm comes in, right? No. That's where the rain came in. The rain was like for whatever we did or whatever we rolled. Yeah, we would reduce the cost of Blizzard. And so basically making it easier so that we can put into here so that we can actually trigger again to get more fury. Okay, I'm understanding. I was hoping for a 6. 6? Okay. What? Wait, why did we get fury on that? I'm confused! I don't like that this is infected. I don't like that this is infected. What? Infected 2. Okay, spread infected on a random spell when cast. At any turn, take 2 poison. Okay, so AKA just don't use that spell? Is that what I'm getting? I think so. You're doing 11 damage? That's crazy, actually. The one time I would actually like the block. Well, at least we're getting a buff with poison fling, right? So we do that. That's buffed, but it's gone now. I mean, we could risk it and put this here, but I think we're just going damage. We're going to take 11 damage. End turn. We take 2 there from the infection, and then 13 there. On dice rolled, gain 1 fury. Oh, so that's why it went up by 3. Okay. Now we just permanently have the hailstorm is what it's called. Got it. We got 6. So now the next time we do the thing, right? Next 2 dice rolled reduces the count. Okay. Okay. And so depending on what dice you rolled, that's where it lowers that down. Got it. I'm understanding. 2. Okay, we got a 4. I just want to buff up my fury for that massive attack. All right, we got there. I'm plenty confused. But we're getting there. Another shard. Do you get those just for elite fights? I don't know. Overchilled. Gain block, X block, and then depleted gain fury. So you gain more power. Gain 1 power, okay? And then odd, Arctic point. Deals X damage, reroll lowest die. Okay, that's interesting. And then apply poison. Poisonous bile. Well, I'm kind of fine with the poisonous bile. I don't hate that. And I think we get rid of the spear and we put in the bile. I'm fine with that. And then what does this shard do? Poisonous bile got a lot of options. You can up its poison. Oh, what? That's you? Oh, these are you. And then these are you. Okay, my bad. So everything has 2 options. That makes sense. And then this has countdown, attack. So when you cast an attack spell, you lower its cooldown. You count it down, okay. So you can kind of count it down without even casting into it, just by doing that naturally. It's kind of interesting. And then lose health at the start of each turn, then reduce 1 poison. So we make it so instead of 3 poison, it's 4 poison. I kind of like the attack. The attack's not bad. And then this makes it so you have more options to actually use of the Blizzard, or we can get more, not hailstorm, you get more rain to discount more. Interesting. This does more poison if we do this, which I kind of like that, the poison fleeing upgrade. So I think I'm going to do that. Because this combo here is just very simple and easy. Let's go to a shop. Foresight. Next turn, roll a die for each foresight. Oh, so you just get more dice. That's crazy. That seems crazy good, actually. I mean, you got to invest into it. You got to put 6, but like we have the thing that lets us get evens. We got potions. We got choose 1 of 3 artifacts. Oh. I am tempted. Crush deals damage by amount of weak. Holds the dice until your next turn. Cast on the end of your turn. X shield. Okay. What is this? Inscribe. -2 cost to another target spell when this goes off. Okay. Interesting. Which is good for like massive cost things. Frost core. I'm tempted to do the presence. The presence seems kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. To just get a bunch of dice because theoretically that's just our mana, right? That's how we cast spells, is through how many dice we just have. So getting more dice seems pretty crazy. Can we look at our things? Because we can disenchant. So like, how much would it be to only 15? Only 10? I think we move on. I think we might do an unlock soon. I don't think I'm doing Aqua's form. Let's do that. Who needs a block? Let's just do a regular battle. I don't hate this fight so far, or this game, but it's just like, oof, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. Burning Tree Ant. It gains 3 grow, and grow is at each turn gains power, and then power increases. Okay, so he just gains power. Okay, and then 5 damage and wounded. Next, non-enchanted dice rolled becomes wounded. You can get enchanted dice. Spoilers. Call me crazy. I'm just gonna slap this in. I'm just gonna do the presence right now. We're just gonna get some Foresight. Reroll that. Reroll you. We're going to be rolling 5 dice next turn. It's crazy. If I put 6 into here, does it, next time it's out 4 already instead of 5? Does it reset down to 5 or how does that work? I don't know. We can apply 3 poison, but I think we just do the poison fleeing, honestly. Emulate. When hit by a spell effect, 2 ignited on that spell. Take X damage when casting the spell. Oh. So I can't do the same thing again, is what you're saying. So I do that. Yeah, now if I do it, now I take 2 damage. Okay. Noted, noted. Do we risk it and try to get a 6 instead of a 4? Let's do it. Okay, we got a 4. That's fine. And then... I don't know. I don't know. I think we're going into like a poison build. Ow. Maybe I should have taken my block. All right. Prescribe. Wounded. Take damage equal to half its damage. So 2. It rounds up. Hey, rude. Ow. It's still wounded? Oh, that was a bad call. I made it so much worse. Ow. Okay. Wait, why did I do damage? Wait, why did I do damage there? Am I crazy? But yeah, if you always get a 6, that means we're always net positive 1, right? Because instead of rolling 3, we're rolling 5. Okay. I guess we could throw this in here, see what happens when it's extra. Apply 3 poison. Do that. Set the poison on you. You're ignited. Hate that. If we do the poison flame here, he'll die. Lose 2 poison at the start of turn. So he'll die on, like, at the beginning of turn, so you won't take a turn. He does 5 damage to ignited. We might just do 2 poison flings into him. I don't know if it's enough. I'm not paying attention, but that's at least good. I guess we could, like, instead of taking the 2 burn, we can, because he's going to take 6. If we do 4, he'll be at 10. We do 4, he'll be at 14, and then he'll take 2 more poison, which is not enough to kill. So I think we just do Blizzard setup. A little bit less damage we would take. All right, all those dice. I don't know if Blizzard's really the plan anymore with this kind of build. I think it's kind of whatever. Reroll the 1 for a 6. Again, presents again for free. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so yeah, even if you put a 6 in here, it still goes back to 5. That's good to know. Hey, got a 6. Okay, so you're going to take 5 poison. So I'm trying to see how we spread this out. I guess I can throw this in. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I could do this, right? Boom. Put the poison on. There's 8. And then we do the 6. And then he'll die on his turn. We don't have to do emulate. And he dies. Cool. And it says kill on his name. That's fine. Cool. All right. I'm learning. Gain block. That's important. Sleet Sky. The fact that you could disenchant these is so good. It makes me like, okay, you don't have to skip spells. There's like, yeah, there's a point to grabbing them. Reroll all. I'm good with that. Gain 7 block. Apply 3. What is that? Rupture. Increase damage received by amount of rupture. Ah, we're not really doing heavy on the damage though, so it's kind of whatever. I mean, I guess it's an okay shield. And then this is gain Fury. We'll grab the Frozen Shield. I think we're not going to run Blizzard. I think we're going to put in Aqua's form because it's kind of nice to have a shield. 1 through 5. Oh, you can't do 6? Okay, maybe we put Frozen Shield for now. Recite Sanctuary. I think we heal. Heal 21 because we're kind of low. We need that health, actually. We actually need the health. Okay, boss battle. Heart of the Forest. The void corruption has taken hold of the forest. Boss time. What is this? Heart of the Forest deals 15 damage. Okay. Then we got Root of the Forest, growing its fruits to use next turn. Summoned units instantly die if there is no leader. Good to know. I like that there's an actual tag for that. Root of the Forest, growing it. Okay. And then this is Delicate. Removes 25 health to stun. Oh, to stun this enemy. Cannot take action. So if we do 25, at least 25 damage to him, then he'll get stunned. Okay, easy. You know what's also easy? Presents. Wait, why did we do damage? For every... Okay, it's because Spirit of the Swiftness. Huzzah! I set up for that. Okay, let's do Poisonous Vial. Put the poison on. There we go. Let's just reroll for 6. Got a 6? Do Poisonous Fling. I don't know if that's enough. I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, it's not enough. Okay, we're going to take some damage, but that's fine. Ow! You're doing Apply 1 Curse. Don't like that. Get a 6. At least the 5 we can slot in here, so I don't feel too bad about that. Can I move the dice around? No, I can't. Okay. We can put on Frozen Shield. So boom. Boom. Put Ruptured on you. That's kind of trash. Come on, give me a 6. 4 is not bad. I would like to get another Presence, but I don't think we're doing that. You need to take 7 more damage, so we just put on 1 Blight, 1 Poisonous Bile on you. There we go. You'll get stunned, so we don't have to worry about you. Oh, you're just gaining power. Okay, well. So 3 damage, 8 damage. We got 7 block. We're not blocking all of it. I guess we could just pump it in for the shield. Play a little bit slow. You take 3 extra damage. Oh, just this turn in general. And we could put 8 damage. Okay, I think we just kill this guy. And then we'll take 1 damage for the guy in the back. And we don't have to worry about the curse. All right, not bad, not bad. I forgot about that. I forgot about that too. All right, cool. Whoa, the skull in there. I just saw that. All right, man. I'm okay. I'm getting locked in. I'm enjoying this game. 35. We're gonna be taking 15 damage. I think we do the frozen shield though. Oh, we can't block that much though. Sadly, maybe we just do damage. Poisonous fling. Give me another 6. I mean, it's not enough. But we don't take that much. Like, we'll still be alive, right? It's okay. We'll tank the damage. Ding, ding. All right, you're blocking. Heart of the Force is broken on 2 random spells. Spell cannot be cast until spending a die. Whoa, you had to feed a dice in there. Okay, at least we're not taking damage. You're doing shield, but I don't know to what. Is it saying to... Oh, applies 12 block on all other enemies. I see. I understand now. So kill him. Kill him. We can do poisonous. Reroll the 3. You do 4 poison. We need a 6. Can I get a 6? Can I get a 6? No, because this is slightly not enough. I guess, okay, I do 2 2s. So we do a 2, puts on a poison, 2, put on a poison. All right, he dies. He dies on his turn, so we don't have to worry about that. And now we can have fun. 4 damage. Get that poison go. Oh, I forgot about that. That was a waste. Poisonous bile, it's good. Now, does this reset? Does this reset in between turns? I actually don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. It's down to 5 now. Okay, it's stunned. Who cares? Okay, it is down to 5. Okay, so you can set up on those. That's good. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Fractured. Well, the 5 here for the shield is good. Rupture, so that we don't die. So that we don't die. Yo, what's up, Christian Concert? Hello, welcome. Welcome in. Can we get a 6? Can we get a 6? Hey, got a 6. I think we just set up. I think we do presence, set up for next turn. And I think we do the shield. We have 13 poison. We have 13 poison. We can do more damage. You know, we're not dead if we take this damage. So, apply more damage and poison. 15 poison. And he's dead. I killed the Heart of the Force. Huzzah. Huzzah. Huzzah indeed. Easy run. Gain a rare spell. A rare spell. Incision deals 2 damage to a random enemy. Gain block plus 1 shield. Oh, wait, what? Deal 2 damage to a random enemy and then gain block equals plus 1 more damage. That just happens in general. Buffs out the damage if you block a bunch. Apply 2 poison and 2 weak to a random enemy 3 times. Sure, I like that. We're doing a poison build anyways. Choose a boss artifact. Aether Crest. Roll -1 dice each turn. Spells apply +1 status effect to you. Spells apply +1 status effect to you. Status effects. Effects applied on either you or enemies shown to the top elf. So if we buff ourselves, it'll be more buffed, but the downside is our dice are rolled less. Roll even dice. Well, we already do that, so that's kind of not really helpful. Roll +1 dice each turn. Receive 1 curse. Oh, I guess we will do Aether Crest. I mean, we're not really buffing ourselves up, but maybe in the future. And we'll heal. Huzzah. Do we not fully heal between combat? Oh, before like floors? That's kind of bad. I guess we're just moving on. Anything we would change? No, I kind of like what we have. I mean, we could try Toxic Mist. Apply 2 poison and add... I guess we could have taken the like roll evens and then we wouldn't have to run fluctuate, but eh. That terror was not the true source. I must continue. Portal. A portal to distant lands in the next chapter of your journey. Huzzah! Huzzah! Scorched Desert. Artifact unlocked. Runic Infusion. Reach Act 2. Scorched Earth. Runic. Each turn, -3 cooldown to a random spell. That's interesting. This artifact can now be encountered in your future runs. Wow. Yeah, this game really did not tell you anything. It's just like, hey, go play the game. Which, hey, you know what? Kind of respect. What is this? Ritual, Forgotten Sight? I mean, it's golden. We got to go that way. Event, shop, battle. I think I kind of want to go to the shop. I'm not going to lie. Let's go to the shop, so we'll go here. Why do you look like that? The biggest imp I've ever seen. And then we got these two. Imp Emulator. Gaining 3 imp torch? What's that? Ignited on a random spell on death. So when they die, they do a thing. Unless we kill them now. And then you are charged up for attack, so you're doing a whole lot of nothing. We only got 2 dice? Wait, why? Aether Crest is so bad. Aether Crest is so bad. That's the opposite of what I wanted. So what it does is you roll one less die. I thought it was like the number you roll is less. I didn't know it meant the amount. That's so bad for us, actually. That's not what I thought. That's the opposite of what we're trying to do here. Okay. Well, I would like to take these guys out if possible. So this is going to do basically 6 damage. So we can kill one of these guys before they go off. So we'll just do that, I guess. Oh, it happened now. Oh, but he's buffing it up. I see. I understand. Now we can't do that. She's doing so much. He's doing so much. I want to set up for presents. We don't even block enough, man. Get the poison going, I guess. That's crazy. Dazed? Minus 33 attack damage? That we deal? Gonna make us do less damage is what you're saying? Okay. Presents first. Oh, okay. So this is a buff to ourselves. So now it's plus because of Aether Crest. Okay. That's good. Equivalent exchange. That's fair. I think we are shielding up, though. We got it, man. I mean, we're taking so much damage. Did we just chump a bunch of damage right now? Another 6. That's good. We'll kill this guy. So we don't have to worry about him. We're taking some damage that I don't like. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about how many dice we play. Well, let's do Poison Fling, I guess. Set a bump. For some reason, I saw the 2, and I thought it was like, do 8 twice. I really did. I thought it was like, do 8 twice, and I was really scared. I was like, oh, well, we're dead. I was like, oh, well, I gotta chump some damage because I'm gonna be taking a bunch. Okay, but we're fine. We're fine. We're fine, though. We're fine, though. Alright. We are low health, though. Spell. Do I have room? I have 1 last slot. Okay. We got Diminishing Blades. Deals 10 damage 2 times. Decrease by 2 damage. Gain block. Gain 3 fury, which is actually more, right? Right? Because of Aether Crest. So that's good. If 5, flip all rolls. If 6, gain dice. We get rain. I kind of like this. It's only 4. We got a block die and we got a plus $3 dice. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay. I also am looking at disenchanting, seeing where we're at, because we're kind of filled up in slots at this point. We might get rid of poisonous bile. I don't hate poisonous bile, but it's a little weird number. I think it's like, I feel like this is better because if we're going the even strat, at least we could slot 4 in and get 1 shield times 2 block and next spell cast. Does it have to go with another block item? That'd be pretty bad if that's true. It might be. I guess we'll see. I think we gotta go to a shop, man. Alright, hook me up. Health potion? Split target dice in 2? That's kind of fun. Gain 5 power, okay. Okay, there's a way I can click on it. And you can see the deals. Okay, that's cool. 5? You can do this 5 times. 3. Rising Torrent deals 4 damage, increased by 4 damage. Oh, so you just pump into that. That's kind of fun. Sticks. Return dice with that. Turn and reroll all that. Sticking dice is dice persists between turns. Oh. And then end of turn deals damage to front enemy equal to X. Honestly, I think we just go for an artifact. Am I crazy? Chill to the core. Gain 8 block, a pot 3 weak. Reroll all dice, gain block equal to the total value of all dice. I think we grab an artifact. Up to 2 random dice persists between turns. Every 10th. Do I have to not use those dice to persist? That's the thing I'm confused about. Every 10th non-6 rolled becomes a 6. Hammer of Mana. Each turn, -1 countdown to all spells. Countdown cast spells when reduced to 0. That seems fun. If we wanted to disenchant stuff, disenchant you, disenchant you, disenchant you. And now we have enough to do another artifact. Gain 4 power on turn 3. Okay. Stupefy Stone. Apply 5 weak to all enemies. That's not bad. And then reduce shop prices by 50%. Okay, well, a little late. Let's do Stupefy Stone. Sure. For help us sustain. All right, let's see if we can actually win against this elite. We're doing pretty bad. Illusionary? I am not free, but I'm still here. 3 damage, and then he's going to weaken us. Okay. Pretty bad. Potions plus 3 all dice. And then gain 12 block. Feels a little early to do that. Times 2 block in the next spell you cast. Give me a 6. Get me a 6. Give me a 6. Alright, that's pretty bad. I don't know what to do. I guess we just do the damage. Spawns illusions of itself every turn. Illusion health is reduced by 1 to 1 hit if it and dies when the leader dies. Okay. So it's not like a big deal. Okay, they do have the poison. I was just gonna ask, is like it'd be interesting if they actually have the poison or not. And they do. Presence, nice. You're doing 12 damage? Alright. Block potion. Block potion. Yep. Yep. Plus 3 to all dice. We can just block all damage if we do frozen shield. That's kind of whatever. Okay, we got another 6. I kind of want to do damage. Because they're going to do illusionaries, right? They're going to make more spawns. I don't know, man. Am I dead? What it? Okay. A wounded dice. I don't like that. Presence. Reroll you. Frozen shield. Huzzah. Get that rapture going. Rupture. Plus 3 to all dice. Do I care? We can frozen shield again. We're going to be taking 1 damage if we don't block. I think we just block again. Come on, poison. Oh, okay. Enrage and start spawning more illusions. Stop! Stop that! Don't do that! Lacerated! So it does less damage? Is that what it's saying? No. Lacerate. Receive 1 rupture when casting a spell this turn. Oh. But that's not a big deal, because they're not, like, doing anything. So, like, who cares? You're gonna die in your turn, so we don't need to worry about illusion. We just gotta focus on the big guy. But he does less damage. Is that just for the first strike? Nope, it's still on there. Okay. Does -4. Trash. At least we're putting poison on, I guess. More damage, I guess. Buff up our damage. Yeah. I don't know how we do this, guys. Whoa! We get more dice if you get it above 6? Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. That's crazy, actually. Well, let's block a bunch. Frozen shield, block that up, get the rupture going, and then swing away. They're poisoned, so we don't have to worry about the guys in the back. Swing big damage to the guy in front, and hope that's enough. I'm actually surprised we won that. That's insane that we won. Crystallize Azure. Hold dice until next turn. Cast on next turn -X. -X. Cost to a random other spell 2 times. Okay. Gain 4 block. If block plus 3. What? Gain 4 shield. If shield, get 3 shield. Okay, so this gets buffed up. You do other shield stuff. Okay. Drench. Deals 10 damage. The last spell was defense increased by 6. I think I'll do Crystal Azure. I don't know if we're using it, but we're at least grabbing it. I'm going to be using a shard to get another slot. Get us more options. I don't know about this. Crystallize Azure. Holds until next turn, cast on next turn. So next turn, it'll discount a random spell by the cost of whatever, by 2 times. Right? That's what it's saying? Oh, no, 2 times it discounts a thing. We'll see. We'll find out. Maybe the block's better, but we'll see. Okay. Ritual, I have no clue what this is. Choose a ritual. Astral Attunement. Get a random spell for 3 costs. Energy, add 1 energy at the start of each turn. I'm so confused. Is it saying, okay, if I, okay, 2 times... Get a random spell plus 3 die, or plus 3, and then for 3 turns, all spells plus 2. So is it saying like, oh, everything costs more for several turns, but then at the start of each turn, then we get this for 1 turn. Lowest die becomes golden manifold, 2 times value, and then for 2 turns, get 3. So is this just like a temporary buff? Is that all it is? And then add 1 energy at the start of each turn, or spell catalyst. Add 1 energy at the start of each turn. I'm confused. I don't understand. 2 turns, 2 target dice become energized, and then 3, or is it just saying on turn 2? On turn 2, that happens. On turn 3, roll a energized die, 5 for 6, and then 4 turn. And then I don't understand the bottom part. The bottom part I don't understand. Is it like at 4, then we get an extra energy? Oh, no, I understand now. Never mind. I'm so confused. I'm so used to paying mana for spells instead of dice that I was thinking like, oh, we need energy. But no. Add 1 energy at the start of each turn. So once this gets up, you know, Up to 4, you know, we get this effect. If it's at 2, get this. At 3, okay. Which is basically at each turn. So basically, unless we have something that gives us extra energy. Okay, I'm understanding way more now. I was so confused. So we can have our spells cost more and all spells +2. This is just like, they just do more. Lowest die becomes something that's twice as good. Or with second 2 energies, 3 random dice become manifold. I'm going to do Spell Catalyst. I think that one might be the strongest. I don't know. Sanctuary we are going to take for the health. Because I'm hurt. I need health. We're not doing elite. I'm too hurt. I'm too hurt. Soul Grass. Front enemy loses health from 10, 20, 50, 75, 100 on each turn. That's crazy. We just siphon him. How much money can I sell? Oh, these are the ritual slots. I see. 50? 50? I don't even know if there's anything we want. There's too much stuff. Gain a potion. Requires an empty slot. Unrestorable. Charges cannot be restored during combat. Okay, so once you've done it twice, it's gone. You did it for the combat. But that's crazy. That's a crazy way to get, like, potions. If odd, play poison. If even, play rupture. Gain 4 shield. If 6, reroll a die. Is it rerolling a die we already have, or just a die in general? I think we get this. It's pretty good. I mean, it's only gaining 4 shield, so it's not, like, crazy good, but still 4 shield. And it might be better than frozen shield because it's easier to put in. I'm going to sell it. Crazy thing to just do raw. But we're trying to do it like an even build, so I don't know, it makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. And I think we move on. Event. Lantern Festival. In a riverside village, locals gathered for a festival, sending lanterns adrift on the current. Among the colorful celebration, you notice some lanterns drifting upstream. A villager catches your gaze and whispers, "Don't ask questions. Just send one down and pray it's accepted." What? They're just like, hey, join in. Okay, follow the lanterns moving upstream. We get healed 15 and gain Toxic Vial, a potion. Place your own lantern in the river. We get 10 gold and gain Revitalize, which is you put in forward and then +1 to all dice, and then gain 1 something. What is that? Blessing? Your next dice is rolled as what's it called? +2. That's really funny. And then disrupt the festival. Lose 10 max health but get a bunch of gold. Yeah, we'll place our own lantern. That seems fun. Do we actually use it? I like presents. Crystallized Azure, I'm not sure if we're still running it, because maybe instead we do Revitalize. And now we saw that, like, if you get a 6 or more, it does, like, overflow and you get more dice, which is crazy. We'll do that. All right, Sanctuary. Healing up. All right, Hydra. Time for the boss. Oh my goodness, I can't even see it. Oh, there he is. Slithering shadows must heed. We're going to take care of one head and another one pops up, right? Regenerating head. On Hydra, head death. Lose 200 health and spawn 2 randomly colored heads. That's pretty fun. Green Hydra head deals 0 damage 2 times. Okay, so it's not doing damage yet, but yeah. Pox Bringer. When an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 Pox. Okay, and then Pox is on 3 Pox. Deal 10 damage and remove 3 stacks of Pox. Okay. Interesting. We got a 6, so we put that into presence, obviously. And then we're not taking any damage, but he is buffing. Applying 2 power on another random enemy, so the other head. So he'll be a problem in the future. For right now, it's kind of whatever. I think, honestly, we just slot this into Revitalize and call it a day. We move on. We're doing the setup. Oh, so do you only get 1 cast and you get the 1 effect? Oh. So because it's on turn 2, you get a target die becomes the twice 2 value. And we get to pick the die, which is crazy. And then on 3, roll it energized dice from 5 to 6. And then on 4, you roll 2 energized dice. It's kind of crazy. You're doing 5 damage twice. That's annoying. We're going to do presence, obviously. It says if 6, re-roll. I'm curious about this. 6 re-roll. So we get a dice back? That's crazy. Okay. I love that. Let's do that again. Reroll. Blocked. So now we're going to fully block that, so we don't have to worry about that. And now we just have fun. We could have blocked up the damage and made the damage better. Probably should have. Whoops. But now we have our damage buff. I think we go in. Okay. I want to get a 6. We didn't get a 6. Okay. Well, I want to do poison, and I want to put it on the body, ideally. We could do the plus, the Revitalize. Maybe that's fine. Oh! +1 to all dice I have right now, and then we gain 2 bless. The next 2 dice rolled is increased. I see. I understand. Okay. Well, that ruined this. that ruined the even. Oh, we can redo. Let's redo. Let's reset. Let's reset. Let's reset. Let's reset. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. We do presence, obviously. Buff that up. We then do... Theoretically, we should buff this up. Buff this up, sure. And then reroll. And reroll. And now we plop this in to get it even. Did 6. Cool. I love that. Well, actually, reroll this. Okay, we got 2 6. Now, if I put this in here, we'll get 2 more dice. Let me see what happens when we up our 6. Overflow. So we got 4 dice from that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We're learning, folks. And then we have 1 more evens we could do here. So I think we do it on the 3. We do it on the 3 because at least we can put this here for Plagueis. Buff up our shield buff and our fury, so our next damage is going to be more. And now we do it here. And we only do 12 damage. Maybe we do hit him. Sure, we'll hit him. Get some damage going. Because it only does 2 poison. And that's the big thing we want. Is really the poison. Get the poison stacking. Go for the main health. And then when we lose, yeah, if you take out a head, then it does 200. But if we can get poison of both, that wouldn't be too bad. We kind of want to wait for this to kind of buff it up a lot, but not too much, and then we kill it. So for as long as we can kind of chump with this head, we'll keep it around and just kind of start stacking poison. And then when it's like unbearable, then we'll kill it and get the next one in. 6, sure. Well, this is 3, so I'm fine with that. Let's do another 6. It was so close. It was so close. All right, so we're taking 13 damage. And then our next block gets 2 times the block on next 4 spells cast. Next 4? Oh, so that's why it's showing 10, right? Is that the reasoning? I'm going to assume so. Cool. I think we just do the poison. Put poison in you. And then put poison on you. Kind of stack on both. Okay. We got a Pox. Deals 10 damage and removes 3 stack of Tox. Once it gets up to 3. And it gets it by how? Would you when an attack deals unblocked damage. I see. I understand. And then you're just going to be buffing up the other head. Okay. We're fine. Give me a 6. Thank you. Presence. Another 6. Woohoo! Free blocking. Buffed up. Love that. Alright, now we don't even have to worry about the damage. And then I want to put this into Revitalize. This makes it a 5. So maybe we just do this first. We can handle you, so let's start hitting the head. Get more poison on there. Let's do Revitalize. Make both of these 6s. Look at that. And then Poison Fling into the big body. Just the body. Oh, you only have 2 poison, actually. Am I too worried about this next attack by it? Not really. We still have the double damage. I know this is so backwards of doing it, but yeah, damage got through. Am I crazy? We got some overflow though. All right, 17 damage. This is when we probably want to do some shenanigans and deal with it. Probably. We get 1/6 if we do that. Buff this up. We can get the 10 damage. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, dice rolled is increased by 2. I forgot about that. So that's where Fracture is going to come in handy, actually. Give me a 6. Okay. Well, a lot of 4s. Do we want to do more Plagueis? We need to do one more here for extra 10. All right, now we're blocking all the damage. We don't have to worry about that. And then, honestly, we could still do more poison here. He's not going to do overflow, so we're not really too worried. So I think we're just poison there. Okay. Now he's doing 13 damage twice. Okay, now we got to be a little bit more afraid. Throw in the 6 because it's free. Reroll that. It's another 6. Okay, he's gonna do 26 damage. I'm not too worried. Another 6. Well, we'll put that in presence. Sure. I'm seeing how much this might mess things up. If I put this in Revitalize. I guess it's not too bad. We throw it in, Revitalize, get the Bless. Now we can throw 3 here. That's not too bad. We don't have a way to shield. I'm realizing that. Oh, we could roll more dice. Right. I don't know what for, but we could roll it. We Revitalize. Okay, increase the spell's damage and block until next cast. That's crazy. I mean, we could just kill him. Oh my goodness. Boom, big damage. And then he dies by poison. That head's gone, and then we move on. Alright, now we're dealing with 2, which is kind of scary, not gonna lie. Didn't want to deal with 2, but here we are. Oh, when you do the cast, it resets and keeps going again. I understand now. That makes sense. That makes sense. I have to say, that does make sense. Revitalize! Get my 6 again. Oh, and it rerolls into a 6 again. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, 8 damage shatter, and you're doing some block, huh? Reroll into a 4. It's kind of whatever. Reroll. Alright, not as helpful. I was hoping for a presence. We're going to have a bad roll next turn, is what I'm seeing. Yep, alright. Buff that up, and then we do the damage. Who's the problem? You're doing blocking, you're doing weakening. I guess you. Just get a bunch of poison on you. Okay. Blocking himself, don't care. Don't care. Revitalize? Sure. Sure. I wish we had the roll. The roll would be nice. I think we do the bubbling. We gain some shield. Overflow? Let's go. That's actually really good for us. And reroll you. There we go. Got the 6. Run that back. And got the 6 for the presents? Let's go. Okay. I probably should have just done some block shenanigans first, but oh well. Oh, actually. I will try to make that into a 6. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Poison Fling. Fine. We'll put more poison on you. And we should be fine. We block it. We got some weak. That's fine. We more care about doing the poison damage, let's be honest. Revitalize. Presence in there. Let's do the bubbly. Whoa! Whoa! Just block up. Another 6? That's crazy, actually. Well. Oh, everything got blocked. That's annoying. At least we're applying poison, at least, right? We can roll this to get better stuff. Which I'm not against. Revitalize. Cast this. Overflow. Too bad they're on. That's pretty bad. 6. Overflow! Huzzah! Okay, buff this up. Buff this up. And now we can do these two. Nice. Big damage. He's gonna live, but I guess he'll die next turn, really. It's a big thing, and then keep the poison up on you. Okay. I would assume poison gets blocked by block, right? I would assume so. That just makes sense. To me. I think I will revitalize. Buff it up. We got our 6. Kinda wanna put it in presence right now, but I guess we could do the brine bubble. Reroll. Reroll. Okay, we got the 6. I'm gonna put that in presence. Okay, so you're gonna die on your turn, so we don't have to worry about the black Hydra. Blue Hydra, you're gonna apply more block. And then I think we just apply poison onto the big boy. I think that's our game plan. So I really didn't need to do the block then. Whoopsies. Oh well. Just a sucker for doing more damage. I mean, yeah, we are going to be doing the swiftness, so that's good. Swiftness! You get summoned now! Ooh, that's pretty bad for us. I guess theoretically we just have to kill 2 more Hydras and then boom, we did it. So, you're close to dying, I guess. Kill two Hydras and we should be good. Okay, they're doing a good amount of damage. Don't like that. Let's revitalize. Overflow. Reroll. Reroll, please. 6. Please? 6? Not quite. But we can cast this. 2 targets become energized, which is good. Which means, right? Increase that spell's attack and block until next cast. Put this in. At least this just has to be even, right? So that's good. Shield up. And then... I think we're just laying into the block guy. And we're going to take some damage here. We didn't do presence, so next turn's going to be pretty rough. Yep. Well, we can throw this in here at least. Get some block. Okay, another 6. Let's go. Reroll. Another 6? Perfect. We need it for the presence. And then they're all doing 10 damage. Well, we at least blocked 2 of them. That's good. And then don't have enough for you down there. I think we just do poison fling. A bunch of blue-headed dragons. Annoying. So annoying. So annoying. Well, I guess we can energize. Huzzah. And then energize these 2. Sure. Brine bubble. Overflows. Let's go. More. Reroll it. Yeah. Okay. Put this in the present. Let's go. You're just blocking up. All right. I should have paid attention to that. I should have paid attention. I wasn't paying attention. I'll admit. I wasn't paying attention. Get some fury in here, and let's just damage out. So you're gonna die. Nice. And you have less health, so we'll start smacking you. Okay, that's a lot of damage, a lot of block. I'm plenty afraid of the block. Overflow? Overflow with the blast. Got a 6. Overflowed. Which is cool, but not as helpful. Okay, we need the 6. There we go. We have one more overflow we can do. Okay, we got a 6. Cool. I needed presence. And we need block. I think we do this to buff up our block. I don't know if that mattered. I guess you could be a 2, and that's fine. Buff this up. Did we just die? Yeah, we just die. We didn't do enough block. Wait, reset. Is there a way we can change this? I don't think there is. We didn't do enough blocks shenanigans. There's not a way. I think we just have to accept our fate. Unless we killed one of them right now, which is that's not happening. Overflow. 6 overflow. Jeez. Yeah, 2 times block in the next 4 spells you cast. Which is, you know, right now. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. GG's. I feel like we honestly could have cheesed it more. If we just like focused on the main body longer, I think we could have put up without having to deal with all the heads. Alright, we leveled up to level 2 with Lapis. Cleanse in nature, kill the force. Huzzah. Return. Unlock spell set. Unlocked by Lapis reaching level 2. So now we have more things we can play with. Cool. This spell set can now be selected when selecting a run for Lapis. Here we are! Roguelike shenanigans. Unlocked by Lapis reaching level 3. Hazel level 3. And Azure by level 3. So you have to play with this guy. Then you can unlock this one. And then this one and this one. Okay, okay. And then Codex. This is what we learned. Wow. Yes, indeed. Okay. We got daily challenges to unlock. You unlock by Safara reaching level 3. Is that you? Dang. They're like, no, unlock all characters, then you can get it. That's funny.